Hello, everybody. Today, as you can tell from the title, is a little talk about the Dragon Reborn. I'm going to throw a spoiler tag up just in case, but I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot of spoiler talk. So I finished this last night, and I did not like this. I was very, very disappointed. Like I, best way I can describe it. So I was stuck in a reading slump, and part of it probably was because of this book. Um, I blew through the first 100, 200 pages, and you know, it's pretty cool. Basically, what we have is we've got another hunt going on. This time, we've got the three female characters, Nynaeve, Elaine, and Egwene, uh, are going to be hunting the Black Aja, specifically Leandrin. Um, and I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna be awesome. And then that was the only story. Like, I mean, that was actually somewhat interesting. First of all, Rand is not even in this book. Like, barely. He's barely in this book. So this is a spoiler talk. Turns out. He's a lot in a lot of the dream sequences, which got kind of old. I mean, I get it that this is kind of what these books are kind of, my guess is, be about. Egwene is a dreamer, which is kind of cool. Kind of like that's actually a pretty cool concept where she can go into dreams and uh, do stuff. Uh, that was pretty cool. Uh, Matt is he's first of all, they're all badasses. Matt is he's turning into kind of a big deal. But I didn't really give a shit about his little storyline in this one for some reason. Like him and Perrin, when those guys came on the book screen, if you will, I kind of wasn't like that interested. They'd be traveling, and then shit would happen. They'd kill all the bad guys who were after them or whatever, and then they just move on. And it's just like, okay, I get it. There's a story here that they're going, and eventually they all meet up in the the city of Tyr, to get the infamous sword Calendar. Um, and I thought, like, okay, so they're all, and that was about 100 pages left last night, because I read 100 pages last night to finish it up, and that was when they were all going to meet. Everyone was there. Rand all of a sudden just showed up there, which, okay, I mean, I guess that's where he was going to go all along. I guess he wanted to go to get the sword. But then when they got there, and I thought, like, okay, this is going to be awesome. They're all there. They're going to fight the bad guys there and all that stuff. Like Bilal. Bilal, it was the big bad of this book, even though he wasn't even mentioned until like 100 pages and 150 pages left. Maybe he was mentioned. I wasn't paying attention. He didn't show up on the book screen until like the last act, and it was just kind of like, it was kind of dumb. I mean, I'm sorry, like, it was whatever. I mean, Moraine just came in and just blew the shit out of them with that bale fire. Is that what they have? Which I'm still trying to understand. But and then there was, I don't know. It was very, to me, the last half was a very big letdown. I thought, because usually these books, like the Eye of the World and the Great Hunt, there's stuff happening, but then it's roller coastering right up until this the final act, and there's amazing things that are happening. I didn't think this was all that good. Uh, um, Boring, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was tired last night and I was just trying to get it through. Because yeah, I got home from work at 2 in the morning, and then I wanted to get this one done because I want to start Rage of Dragons. No, we're not Rage of Dragons. Yeah, Rage of Dragons tonight. I want to start that tonight. So I wanted to get that stuff done. And also, you guys be on the lookout. I have a book haul coming, and there's a certain set of books that should be here on Friday that I am absolutely excited about to get, because they're beautiful leather-bound editions. At least that's what I think they are. Hopefully, that's what I ordered. And it's a series that a lot of people have been telling you need to read this series. It's a very, very, very popular series. If you can guess down below, you get some brownie points. But it's a very, 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 very popular series that I have not read yet, and I am going to put under my belt when I get those leather-bound editions. That's probably giving it away because you can probably guess what it is. Anyway, I'll show that later. It's really hot here in Arizona, as you can see. Like, oh, it's almost 100 degrees. It is these days that I miss living in Minnesota. But then again, I think back in December when Minnesota was also freezing, negative 30 degrees. And this was, a balmy 70 degrees. It was nice here. All right, never mind. Back to this pile. I went to bed mad. I was just like, I did not get this book. Like, I thought it was going to have that roller coaster ending like the other ones too. I Have the World was okay. I think I gave it 4 stars. Loved Great Hunt. Great Hunt was really, really good. Thinking, okay, now we're on the upswing of this series. This is what's going to hit. This is where it's going to hit it out of the park. Then I hit this. And yeah, I gave it 2 stars on Goodreads. I was very, very disappointed with this. That being said, and also being that I spent like $120 on this entire series, I have to continue. So I will be, so this is the next one. This is The Shadow Rising, number 4. I'm taking a break. I am going to read the Rage of Dragons, and I've got another book coming on order. It's supposed to be coming out on the 8th, so Thursday. Hopefully my library gets it then, because I am the first on the list to get it. That's a novel called, what the heck is it called? The Shadow Coast or something like that, by Mike Brooks. I'll show it to you when I'll get that. But I'm going to read those 2 books because I'm taking a break, because this is almost 1,000 pages, I think, and I need a break. I'm going to take a break from the Wheel of Time just because this left a sour taste in my mouth. I will continue. Let me know if you're completely disappointed with me that this was not what I thought it was going to be. But I will continue with this series, and I kind of expected that there was going to be a few duds in this series. I did not expect it to be the 3rd book in the series, but I'm going to power on. It might have been just because I was tired as shit last night, but I wanted to get it done. So that might be unfair on my part, but from what I was reading, like, I did not care. I just did not like especially the last like 50 pages was, I don't know. Yeah, that's all I got. This is gonna be an ages. Ow! I dropped it on my foot. Okay. See, that's another strike against this book. It's already hurting me. All right, take care, everybody. Yes, I will be posting that book haul. Hopefully they don't get stolen off my porch, because I'll be very, very upset.